We're back in Milwaukee, another sold-out crowd here for the Scorpion Championship at the 13th edition of the World Series of Bowling. There is your top seed, Anthony Simonson, set to battle with the world's best, Jason Belmonte.
He bowls out of the Nerd in Las Vegas, Nevada. 9-time PBA champion Anthony Simonson.
Hey, Rob, you know the youngest player to ever win a tour title? You know who that was?
Simonson, right?
No. Come on. Norm Duke. Simonson missed that by 2 days.
Oh, that's right, because he's the youngest to ever win
a major, and then win 2 majors,
and then
3 majors. At age 25, he already has Hall of Fame street creds. Today, he looks for title number 10.
Got that green jacket from the U.S. Open this year.
I said today, it's nighttime. Tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah.
That beard in full Amish mode right now. Bray Wyatt-esque. Great start for Simo.
Well, he's playing him very similar to what Belmonte was doing. But he's got the trick where he can push the ball through the front part of the lane with his technique in his hand. Tail of the tape. See the age difference there. And, well, there's kind of a big difference right there. But let's give Simonson some time.
Jason starting on the right lane, curls that one in. Oh, this is a heavyweight battle from the start. Strike track powered by Kia. Straighter is not greater today.
No, they're going around the world right now.
Jason Belmonte, match number 1, 8 strikes. Match number 2, 8 strikes. Match number 3, there's a trend, Randy. 8 strikes. And he's got 2 through 2. The arsenal for Simonson. Love how he holds that form at the end of his release. Check out the footwork from Anthony here.
Well, look how far up he's starting because he has to try to get around the ball return. And we saw Chris Prather do that. Remember when he stood in front of the ball return on the right lane, but then he took his regular approach on the left lane? Simonson does it different. He takes the same approach on both lanes. Watch how far up on the left lane he moves. Man, I just can't stop looking at that beard. I'm jealous. I can't grow facial hair like that. Every time I try to grow facial hair, I look like a dog that has mange.
It's like he should be on the back of a buggy. Through the nose.
Yeah, look, you can see it right here. Look at it right here. Didn't quite push it far enough to the right. And you can see breakpoint board was a good 3 boards difference. Yep. Inside of target, but just the 3-6.
Cleans that one up. See the numbers all time when these two go toe-to-toe in the TV finals.
We've got loft.
seeking his 8th all-time World Series of Bowling title. Nobody's won more at the World Series than that man, Jason Belmonte. And the adjustments, the in-game adjustments he's made, outrageous.
Milwaukee, we have liftoff.
You also have some curl and a party in the pit again.
How about he's playing the 2-board on the left side of the lane? The lay down.
I love it when you giggle.
Is that crazy? Oh my gosh. I used to play there all the time, said me never. There's the loft. He has to, otherwise if he lays the ball down where he's sliding, it'd go in the left gutter. So he's got to give it some airtime. Both players using the same bowling ball. Simon using a UFO alert as well. Simonson just a little bit right of where Belmonte's playing, but pretty much the same kind of shape.
Again, just 25 years old. Third of his titles have been majors.
Oh, what an awful break.
4-10 split.
What an awful break. Just a little bit high, and it should have just been a 4-pin, but because of the sharpness of the angle entering the pins, he left the 10 with it.
Goes after the 4, tries to kick it to the 10, doesn't happen, open frame. Got to regroup now. So after a pair of opening strikes, he's gone 8 spare and then open frame. He's down 35 just like that.
Lane Talk is telling me the 4-10 split on Scorpion throughout the World Series of Bowling, 0%. No one's converted it. Better? Oh no. Oh no. Well, we've seen this made before.
Wow, he did not wait at all, did he?
No.
Yeah, Belmo right now is saying, how much torque should I put on your throat? Because he has got Simonson right where he wants him. Back-to-back open frames for Anthony. Belmo, 4 straight strikes to open up.
Oh, Jason.
Didn't like it. Is it going to curve? No way. His first off shot since, geez, I don't know, maybe match 2?
Yeah, that was big right. First time leaving this throughout the Scorpion tournament. 1, 2, 4, 8. He's going to throw it straight at it.
Mm-hmm.
Good cover. All right, no harm done.
That remains clean. Lead is at 42 pins in our title match.
I mean, this is a
John,
guy.
can I please take my first re-rack?
This is a guy that prides himself on being a shot maker.
Why do you think he's taking a re-rack right now?
It's one of.
In my... Never mind.
It's only one of 2 reasons. He doesn't like the pin configuration. Maybe there's a pin slightly off spot, or he wants to buy a little bit of time and regroup from that last shot he threw.
Or have Mr. Simonson sit down there a little bit longer and think about those back-to-back open frames.
There's the re-racks under the players' names. Left.
Way left.
And how many times do we see this? Look at that. When a player gets one wide, the overcompensation.
Speed down to 16.4.
used to have a saying back in the day, nobody misses the 5-pin. I actually missed one on television during the Tournament of Champions.
Well, we just saw the cutaway of the fans. A lot of them putting the big 5 up in the up in the rafters.
Yeah.
The meaning, of course, is if you miss the 5.
Yeah. I think if you miss the 5, then you have to buy everybody that's holding their hand up a beer.
You think? You know that.
Simonson's changing balls now. He's going to a Wolverine.
Here he is in the 6th. Wolverine can't drop the 7.
Unlucky.
Is that the 4-pin that just kind of scooted its way all the way across?
I'm not sure it happened so fast. Did you know that the 5-pin was left 65 times in this tournament? It was made 97% of the time. It was missed twice. And no, I wasn't bowling.
Oh, man. All right, we are on track for another rout. Belmonte took care of Tackett by 55. Took care of Tommy Jones by 34. Took care of Packy Hanrahan by 56 pins. Yet, it's been far from easy for him.
Yeah. Well, he made it look easy.
Sure has. There you go, Anthony. Much needed strike for Anthony Simonson.
Yeah.
His first since the 2nd frame.
Right here, folks, is the number you want to look at, the max scores. But the last 2 shots for Belmonte have not been his best.
Yeah, back-to-back spares for Belmo after an opening ham bone.
A little bit deeper for Anthony with that ball change.
Here's Jason on the right lane now.
Better.
Oh! When it's your night, it's your night.
7-10? I don't think so. Here's Loft, laying it down right next to the left gutter. There's the rotation. There's the 7-10. Good night, 7-10.
Head pin dropping the 7 there late.
Can increase his lead to 51. Yeah, man, that was pretty close. Well, Phil frames. Right now, Belmonte is at 225. Max score for Simonson, 224. When I say Belmonte's at 225, that's if he spare strikes the rest of the game. He already has 2 wins this season. He's your Player of the Year favorite with a lot of tournaments left to be bowled, but if he wins this, which it looks like he's going to.
And we talked about it in the outset, right? We said Anthony Simonson, an opportunity here tonight with the win and with the events that are still lurking out there, could very easily pull himself into the conversation. 6th at the World Championship on Sunday, 6th at the TOC. And we could see more from Belmonte the Shark. Simonson, come on. I'm going to be really interested to see how Anthony reacts to this. And I don't want to bring up too much of the past, but you can see the frustration certainly settling in on him, and that happens to everybody out there.
Off.
As I was saying.
Kind of the exact opposite of the match he had with Belmonte at the U.S. Open, right? It was Belmonte with all the trouble. Simonson just kind of grinded him out and then went on to beat E.J. Tackett.
Yeah, Belmo's done with this. I'm sorry, Anthony Simonson is done with this.
Yeah, he's had enough because...
He had enough a couple frames ago. I mean...
Right. Well, back-to-back splits, and then when he does hit the pocket, he doesn't strike.
And I get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I understand it. This is the title match. You're the 1 seed. Frustration. You're going against a living legend in Jason Belmonte. And it's by a wide margin, but...
Oh, my goodness.
Look at that curl. Look at that curve. This one is done. Done and dusted. Belmo with the win.
It is over.
We'll see when he celebrates, right? Because I think he's still a little perplexed by these lanes, and he hopes to see them again tomorrow night on the Shark Show.
Well, over the years, this guy has dominated the World Series of Bowling, and he's back at it, winning another title here.
Yeah, boy!
Boom! And there it is. We haven't seen him kind of unleash himself tonight because some of these strikes were just so hard to come by. It was such a battle and grind for him in the adjustments, but there it was, that one moment where he said it just paid off. Still 2 more shots, but the title is his 28th of his illustrious career. His 3rd win this season. And he took down some top-notch talent to get there. E.J. Tackett, Tommy Jones, Packy Hanrahan, and now Anthony Simonson.
Climbs the ladder. Not one match was close. And there's just no question who the best player in the world is.
244. That's a command performance. Anthony certainly not at his best tonight. We'll see so much more from Anthony, but Belmo with the huge win, the satisfying moment of the match, sponsored by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers, and the satisfaction of another PBA Tour title for that man, Jason Belmonte, and the numbers just keep growing. We're sitting now, Randy, at 28 career tour titles.
I mean, what a turnaround from last season, right? I mean, we literally didn't see him for 10 months.
Yeah, that's good to have him back.
And now he starts this season off with a major victory. And then wins 2 more times, including this
Thank you, Bill
event.
and Bob Chrisman. Thank you, Dave Sims. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Coolwick. Thank you, Vice. Thank you, 3G. Aria, Hugo, Sylvie, Bowie, Kimberly, Mum, Dad, Beck, James, Miller, and Sammy. Love you guys so much. Can't wait to come home with a big gold trophy.